Hey guys, welcome to another episode of On His Majesty's Brick Service. Now today we start the James Bond mock series. I'm so excited for this, I just cannot wait. And although I had plans to do one mock for the first one, I've actually had to change plans. I'm going to need to order a few bits for the other one, but that doesn't matter. So today we are starting with The World Is Not Enough. If you don't know this one, it's the third film in the Pierce Brosnan sort of series where he plays James Bond. And I could have picked a lot of different scenes from this film. It could have been the chase down the Thames with the sort of small little boat and the bigger one. It could have been the hot air balloon. It could have been the submarine at the end. But I've actually decided to choose one of the chase scenes in the sort of snowy mountains where they're going to recce the oil pipeline and where those two pipelines are going to meet in the middle. And while Bond is out with Elektra King observing where the pipeline's going to be, 4 Parahawks come along, basically these sort of I don't know, like Skidoo sort of things with parachutes above them, powered by a propeller at the back, and they get into a bit of a chase and they chase Bond, and Bond sort of manages to see a couple of them off, and one of them actually touches down, gets rid of the parachute and chases them down the slopes, and that's the scene I'm going to be representing. So without further ado, we're going to jump down to the workbench. We're going to go straight into a time lapse, and you're going to see me building this. And then at the end, I'll kind of explain a little bit more about what I'm going for. So guys, so here we have my mock for The World Is Not Enough. As you can see, we've got the Parahawk with his driver chasing Bond, who's on skis. Now I'm just going to turn it sideways so you can start to get a little bit more of an idea of the scene. The tree, they actually go through a wooded area, and I have to say the tree's not my best ever tree, but I think it kind of gives an impression that maybe they're just coming out of a part of dense woods into a clearing. Bond there's just jumping over a sort of a rock. You can just see the grade coming through. Whether I should actually remove the cheese slopes, the white cheese slopes in front of that grey piece, not sure, but I think that does the job. I think Bond himself is looking the part there. So happy with that. And the Parahawk is just an adapted, I think it's one of the Lego Arctic sets, which I've just taken off most of the orange pieces, replaced them with either a black or a dark bluish grey piece. And I think it really does the job. And just coming around the back then, just so you can get a back view, I think from every angle this looks pretty cool. Tried to do a tree there, obviously not my best effort, as I say, but I think it sort of gives the impression that we're going for. And then coming around, you can just see Bond. I've used some round 1x1 bricks, trans bricks there, to give the impression of the jump. And you can see there a little bit more clearly the guy driving the Parahawk is sort of holding a gun of some description in classic Lego fashion. So it's a nice small mock, and I am hoping in the series to do more smaller mocks like this, so that I can A, save space, B, fit them all on to a reasonable amount of tables, but also I don't think they all need to be massive. So this is a nice start, I think, and hopefully you'll agree with me. So I'm going to finish this video here. Number 1 of the James Bond MOCs is down. That's The World Is Not Enough. Happy with that. And we'll move on next to, well, whichever one that I think is probably suitable and I have all the pieces for. So as always, guys, if you've liked the video, do please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.